working. Hello. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are good to go. Let me just swap the camera around. See if I can get this bad boy working. Hold tight. Oh, we got no other camera. How we doing? So, I want to show you something. I'm excited to be able to show you this. It's looking pretty cool. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. How cool is this? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen this before, this is our brand new Undisputed Noobs esports jersey. How cool is this? All right. So I know what the problem is with the camera. We'll get that fixed in just a second, but here we go. Look at this. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, Undisputed Noobs, people before profits. How cool is this? This is our official esports attire. It's looking awesome, and I'm going to rock it today. I'm going to rock it today as we jump on and get this working. So, 1 second. Let me just sort out this camera. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold tight, guys. Let me just fix this camera. All right, this should be working. There we go. Hey, now we're back. Now we're back. Now. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? You good? You well? Hope you're good. Oh, it's been a while, all right? It's been a minute. I'm glad to be back. Today, we're going to be talking about some Derace. In fact, we're going to jump straight into this. I've got some cool stuff to share with you today. But I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Let me have a quick look in the chat. In fact, let me just give a bit of a tweet out. Let's just tweet out Derace, because we had some problems before when we tried to do this. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's go. We've got a retweet out there. Let's do this and get the show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Hope you're good. I hope you're well. Let's see the chat. Can I see you guys? Yes, I can. You're there. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. All right. Let's get the screen. There we go. We're working. We're working. We know what the problem was now. I'm not going to embarrass myself and tell you what the problem was with the internet. The internet provider has had some outages today. And on top of that, I was using a VPN. So together, the both of them were causing challenges. But it's all good now. It's all good now. You're watching whilst at work. What are you doing for work? What are you up to? Let me share this with you while we're talking as well. Check this out. So this is what we made yesterday. It's looking so cool. This is my Derace diary. So we can see 354 Dirk spent on entry fees, 425 Dirk won, 71 Dirk profit at a price of $374 each. That's $268 profit from 63 races. I have a 36% win rate, over 23 wins and 40 losses. And I can see here I've got a 36% win rate with horse 1. 0% win rate with horse 2, which is quite sad. I have a 42% win race with horse 3 and a 40% win race with horse 4. Housekeeping supervisor, amazing, amazing. Oh well, hopefully you get to enjoy this. But I can see where the best gates are as well. So horse 1, best gate is gate 11. Interestingly, at the moment, horse 2, best gate is 1. Best gate 6 for horse 3 and best gate 4 for horse 4. So what I'm doing at the moment is updating this as well. So that should. Oh, this is the best furlough. Sorry. So best furlough is 3, 2, 2, and 2 at the moment. But I don't think I've got anything else to test by. So this is what I'm looking at. Is this data here? And then we're going to drop this down a bit. We're going to pop over to here. And we're just going to collect some data at the moment. So let's just have a look at a couple of race results first, just to see these coming in. All right, so we've got 1110. We want to look at. I don't think that race has run yet, so I'm probably a little bit early on this. Yeah, I'm a little bit early. All right, so let's get into a couple more races while we're waiting. Looks like I might be able to get into 13, actually. It's not quite full yet. Should we ever go and see if we can register for this? We've got 2 more horses. We've got 4 horses now, ladies and gentlemen. 4 horses. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing? Planning for Noobs Windbreaker. That'll be available for Noob scholars. Yeah, there'll be a merchandise drop next year. So we'll be doing that next year, which will be pretty cool. We're looking forward to that. I'll talk to you more about that later when the time becomes near. Let's jump in this race as well. So that one looks like it's done. Let's do this one. So this is all we're doing at the moment. Oh, that was 1 cent transaction fee. Very nice. This is all we're doing at the moment. We're just jumping into this and getting into these. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, let's just confirm this transaction. Nice. All right, so did we get into these races? That's what we want to know. It looks like we are in this race. So let's add the details here. So 1113. We are racing. This is a Ballard. This is going to be a 4 furlong with a 6 Dirk entry. And I am in gate 12. Not knowing if the gates make a difference or not, but we're going to do that anyway. I'm also in 1115, and that is with Sturrow. Oh. And that is going to be gate 7, and we are 7 furlongs with 2 entry on gate 7. All right, there we go. So we've got our 4 horses in. All right, so our 4 horses are in. So let's go ahead and watch the first race, shall we? Which is 1110. Here we go. Let's watch this. Seven minutes until the race starts. We'll keep the audio on a low. Let's see how this goes. So 7 minutes until this race starts, which is 1110, and then they'll all just pop off quite soon after that, I think. So all good, all good. Open for all. So yeah, if you haven't seen this before, this is Derace. I'm very, very excited for this at the moment. So we're just doing testing at the moment. So the whole purpose at the moment is we bought 4 horses. Okay, we bought 1 horse, and everyone in the community was saying that the horse was on steroids. It was just crazy how good the horse was doing. And now, what we're seeing now is because I've bought additional horses. Some of them are doing well, some of them aren't. We had like quite a big losing streak with some of these horses. But this Gradwina is doing quite well overall. So, whilst we're waiting, because we've got a little bit of time to wait, another 6 minutes, what we can do is we can have a look at our inventory, and we can see our 4 horses. Okay, so Gradwina at the moment is 3 wins, 12 second places, and 1 third place. Sturrow at the moment 0-0-0. No luck so far. And interestingly, this is the Alapalooza. So this is the Alapalooza, which doesn't really seem to be racing that well at the moment. So let's bring this up into full screen while we have a look. So yeah, this is just not very good for racing apparently. Maybe more of a show pony, Sturrow. I mean, looks nice, but just not really doing much. But just haven't found. I just haven't found the right race for this horse. So we have a 0 win, 1 second, and 2 third places for Ballard, and we have a 1-2-1 for Frorald. Weird names. But Gradwina at the moment with 3-12-1, obviously doing really, really well at the moment. Gradwina, loving this horse. So that's it. There's our 4 horses. We have 5 minutes to go here. This is, let's have a look. Who are we racing here? So this is going to be Frorald. I can't even pronounce it. Like the names are crazy. Frorald. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. By the way, if you're watching, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Hope you are good. Hope you are well. Let's just get a quick grasp on the... Okay, here we go. Let's get a quick grasp here and see what's happening on... Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. So what we've got at the moment is 4 races lined up. The idea is that as soon as one's finished, we want to be jumping into the next one. I'm going for numbers today. So the plan today, let's have a quick look at the overview and see how we did so far, right? So we've still got like 4 minutes till the race. We're good. We've got a bit of time. So what we can see here is that yesterday we made $238. Now we would have made a bit more than that, but those like losses at the end kind of really hurt us. So we can see we've got a 36% win rate. And what we need to do right now is figure out where does our horse perform best. So Gradwina, we can see, performs really well on 3 furlongs. So 3 furlongs, we've got a 13% win rate. All right, so what we're trying to figure out right now is where is our win rate? Like, I know 7 furlongs, we don't do very well. We entered 5 races and won none of them. So we have a 0% win rate on 7 furlongs, which makes me think we don't have great stamina, given the fact that we do best on 3 furlongs. Okay, so, and also, I'm looking at what gates we've been racing on. We actually have a 0% win rate out of gate 4. We actually have our best win rate out of gate 11. Now, I don't know if this makes a difference. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but I'm going to track all the data just to see. Maybe it will. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But it's interesting. It's interesting to find out, like, kind of what works and what doesn't. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. All right, so we've got this this information that we're starting to gather, and I think it's really interesting, like how we built this yesterday. Like just looking at how we built this spreadsheet, and it was cool to do. So right now what happens is all of the data is combined here, and it grabs everything, and we can see some of the formulas that we're using. There's some interesting formulas here, but they're really cool. They do some filters, but yeah, it's really cool. So horse 1 at the moment we can see, and I've done this here as kind of like a snapshot just to give me an idea of the best furlong, because I kind of want to have a look quickly. So if I'm in the diary here and I want to have a quick look, I want to know what horse is doing well and where it places. Now I'm probably going to be on this screen most of the time, so I'm going to want to actually put this on the side here. But I'm also going to be like this. So we've got 1.5 minutes to go. 1.5 minutes to the first race. Again, we're in gate 3. We can see here gate 3. So we're in Throw. So it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. And then all the races, they should happen pretty quickly after this. So after race 1, they should... We should get quite a lot of action today, quite a lot of horse racing, which is what we're looking forward to. Also, a challenge that we've got at the moment is we can't actually talk about this. This game doesn't actually exist, so we can't do anything to promote this on social media. All we can do is just chatting. So the game that you're seeing on the social media, if you're on Facebook or anything, might just be just chatting. So we don't know. How many left in the race? Well, there's always going to be 12 in the race. Every race should have 12 in it. But so, yeah. And there's no cooldown at the moment in beta, so we're able to just keep going. We'll see. We'll see. But here we go. Last 20 seconds until this race gets underway. So we're going to watch. We're going to see what happens. We're in this race. We're in the next race. Then we've got a break. Then we're in the next race. Then we've got a break. And then we're in the next race. So 1, 10, 11, 13, and 15. So let's get some action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First race of the day. Come on, Fro. We're going to call it. We're going to call the horse Fro. Come on, Fro. Gate number 3, Fro gets out of the gate, straight into last place. Just what we want to see. Last place for Fro. Doing absolutely trash at the back of the pace there. We can see dead last Fro. Does decide to go up a little bit. Actually, decides to go up quite a lot. Decides to run itself into 6th place. Back down into 7th, 8th. Decided that spurt was a little bit too much there. Back down into 9th, into 10th. Looks like we're really trailing on the back line here. Fro not doing very well on this race at all. Sitting almost dead last. Is in fact last again. So... Fro doing absolutely trash as useful in this race as a bag of sand. Fro, an absolute terrible horse. One that I'm not going to be using again in a race like this. Purely just embarrassing. Manages to get up into 11th place. Means absolutely nothing. But nice to see. We can see Fro here finishing the race off in 11th place. So completely worthless and not worth any of my time. All good fun, all good fun. Fro, thank you so much for participating. Unfortunately, we get nothing for 11th place. So we'll just ignore that, pretend it never happened, and move on. So moving swiftly on into race 111. Moving swiftly on. We've got 1 minute 45 till this race starts, which also means that I can now jump into the next race here. Register Fro. We can get Fro into the next one and see if they can be equally just as useless. We'll see. We'll see. Fitzy, how you doing, buddy? Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, should be fun today. We're gonna see how this goes. I've not streamed this game properly before, so this will be just be interesting to see how it goes. But just 1 minute 15 seconds to the next race. I'm going to try and keep these races going quite quickly for you today. Hopefully we'll be able to see quite a lot of them. It really does depend on like the transactions and how things go. This one doesn't appear to be letting me in. We'll try one more time, see if that works. Here we go. Hopefully that's going to be better. I don't think we need to look at the results at the moment because we didn't win. So we can ignore the results page because we're going to see pretty much all of these live anyway. I don't think that is going to get me into the race. Maybe it will. Only 7 registered out of 12. Remember, this is beta testing, so in beta there could be bugs and errors. We'll see how things go. So for this race, we have Gradwina. Gradwina sitting in gate number 6. Gate number 6 with Gradwina. That looks like it's frozen at the moment. We're not able to get past transaction 1 or 2. 7 out of 12 registered. We'll leave that and come back to it in a minute. Again, could be that they're testing. But here we go. Race number 2 underway. Gradwina in gate number 6. Let's see how we do. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Out the gate, straight into 3rd place. Up into 2nd place. Gradwina there in 2nd place. Really, really good start there. Closing in on 1st. But number 11 comes out of the back line there. Didn't really see that happen. Gradwina gets a bit shook in the middle of the pack. Doesn't really like being in the middle of the pack. And seems to be struggling back into 7th. Now into 8th place. But we do know that Gradwina has the ability to come back later. We've seen this many times before. So we should hopefully see a bit of a boost here. And we do. Back up into 4th. Up into 3rd. 2nd place, Gradwina. Really challenging this horse number 11 at the moment, which is breaking away from the pack now. Gradwina down into 3rd. We can see 4th, just slightly struggling. The top 4 are breaking away as we come into the final furlough. We can see Gradwina there up into 2nd place, holding that quite well. But horse 12 on the outside here, one to watch. Looks like it's making a difference and actually is going to take over. Gradwina seems to be losing a bit of steam there at the end. The top 3 have broken away. Can Gradwina make it? I don't think so. It looks like it's going to be a 4th place finish. Bookfast does make it into 3rd. Bornet winning the race there. A little bit sad, but a really good race there by horse number 11. Well played, GG's. And Gradwina absolutely clipping that 3rd place, which was a bit sad to see there. But, you know, it happens, it happens. So, one of those things. But again, another one that is not going to make it into the profits for us today. But it's all right, it happens. Let's see if we can get into this race. Maybe we can. I don't know. That last one seems like it's bugged out a little bit, not filling up. This one's 9 of 12, so maybe we'll get in. Might fill up before we do. We'll try. We'll see what happens. I also have a feeling because that last one was pending, maybe that's going to cause some problems. But we'll wait and see. That's 11 out of 12 now, so I don't think we're going to get into this one. Do you know what we're going to do? We're just going to cancel this. We're going to come up to our MetaMask. We're going to do settings. We're going to do an advanced, and we're going to do a reset account. That should hopefully help us. There we go. Do the reset account. That race is free. Next race is now up, so we can get straight into this. What is this one? I didn't even check. This is a 4 furlongs. We're going to go with this one. We want to see what happens here. How many track meters in the race? Well, it's between 2 and 7 furlongs. Between 2 and 7 furlongs. There we go. This one's working better now, so we're in, which is good to know. 113 is our next race. 113. So let's see if we can see this race. I don't think it's happening just yet, but we're going to open it up ready. 1 minute to go for the next race. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. That one we did miss out, but we'll see if we can get into another one next. 1122. Okay, so... Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we're just approving the transaction. Waiting for the next race to start. Here we go. Cool. Right, so that next race is in. So, let's have a look. What do we have here? I want to just make sure I keep on top of these. Don't lose out. So, this is 1113. Yep, we got that. 1115. Yep, we got that. And then this is the next one, which is 1122. Which is going to be... getting into throw. Okay, cool. And this is going to be 4 furlongs for free Dirk, and this is going to be gate number 4. Awesome. So when the next one comes... Oh, I've got 2 races. Oh, no, I've registered 2 horses in the same race. Oh, no. But before we do that, let's have a look, see how we're doing. That seemed to be buggy, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Oh, no, I've actually registered 2 horses in the same race. Bit of a mistake there. Didn't really want to do that, but whoops. Well, you know what? Be fun. We'll see how they go. But yeah, both registered into the same race by mistake. But yeah, it should be fun. So 1113 is the race we're looking at. 1113. Let's see if we can get this race. Watch it. Should just be starting. Looks like we just missed this race. But it looks like it doesn't matter because it looks like we come in 7th. Looks like we come in 7th on that. I'm just going to confirm that, but it does look like 7th there. I want to make sure that that is correct. So I do want to see that in the race results just to make sure. So that is 1113 that we're waiting on. All right, so let's go into 1115, which is going to be our next race. We are in this race as well with a horse that's never won anything. Let's see how we do. 3 minutes for the next race. In the meantime, we're just going to update. Remember, this is beta. There are going to be a couple of bugs. It's okay. These things happen. Don't worry too much. In the overview, we can see we're down to $215 profit, which is okay at the moment. It's fine. It's taking into account all of our entry fees and our profits. So we can see that what it makes and what it does. There we go. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we can see at the moment, still on a 34% win rate against all of our horses. 66 races entered at the moment. $66. Yeah. All right. So we'll see how we do. Still waiting for this to update. Let's check out those results. We've got 2.5 minutes till the next race. That is still 1111. So we're just waiting for the next. I want to see that next one. This was, I believe, our finish where we come in 4th place. Yep. Only slightly under as well. Would have been a nice win there. A nice win. 50 Dirk for the win is always nice to have. We'll see how this goes, though. So we're going to keep an eye on this. 2 minutes to go to the next race. Want to thank our sponsors here, Crypto.com. Crypto.com, in case you're wondering. Yes, I do recommend, highly recommend the Crypto.com credit card. Definitely have that. Had it for 6 months now. It's maybe 30 grand profit just by holding CRO. Love that coin. But also loving Dirk at the moment. I'm so bullish on Dirk right now. When we look at the white, we looked through the white paper. I need to look at the market cap and how it looks, but I still see a $500 Dirk coin. Look at how Axie's doing. Axie's at $100 right now. Look at how Alluvium's doing, ridiculously overvalued for Alluvium. Dirk, I think, once it hits, like when you consider, when we look at things like the gambling aspect, and they connect into things like 888.com and get the sponsors on the tracks and just so much stuff with the hippodromes, and we've seen what these guys are doing. Yeah, it looks amazing. Do I mind sharing my template? I've got 2 horses, like to track their records. Absolutely, my friend. Go into the Derace Discord. If you go into the Derace Discord and you're in the Jockey Club, I have shared it in there. You're more than welcome to use it. I've shared it in there. Otherwise, if you're in the Dirk Army, you'll be able to get it. Brad has pinned it, I believe. It is in the group, in the Dirk Army, in the general chat. So you'll be able to get it in there. I can see people are bidding and offering me like OpenSea. So OpenSea's been hilarious today because I keep getting all of these offers in for my horses. I'm not selling. I'm not in this to sell my horses. Like, my horses I'm going to keep. I've got Gen 0 horses that I'm going to breed. I'm going to own a hippodrome and I'm going to race. So I'm not interested in selling. If I buy something, it's not to sell. These are purely cash flowing assets. That is the way I'm treating at the moment. I love the whole play to earn model. I'm very bullish on it, but I'm doing this to make money. Like, let's not, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, but I'm in it to make money. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. So I'm not in it to flip or sell. Not at the moment. So 7 seconds to go. Let's get this race underway. We'll bring it back up into full screen for you. All right, so absolutely no idea who is racing here. Can't remember. I actually need to check. This is Sturo. Sturo, which is a horse that hasn't won any races at the moment, and we can see why. Doing absolutely trash in the middle of the pack there, down towards the bottom. Probably going to end up dead last. If I get a prize for losing a race, this horse would be my best asset. Dromo absolutely destroying this race. So far ahead, I don't see another horse catching number 1. Just ridiculously fast. Incredible horse, actually. Look at this horse go. Nothing anywhere near this horse. Horse number 1. Oh, number 11 actually looks like it is starting to catch up on the outside there. Number 4 in 3rd place looks like it is coming around, but number 1 just so far ahead. Sturo just doesn't know what it's doing. Number 4 looks like it's making some good progress, catching up on horse number 1. It could be a bit of a fight at the end here as we come into the final furlong. We can see horse number 3 also catching up. Is going to be a bit of a fight between 2nd and 3rd place, but it looks like number 1 is going to take this. But number 11 coming on the outside. Number 4 and 11 seems to be fighting for 2nd and 3rd place. Number 1 still in the lead. Number 4, number 11. Number 11 coming towards the lead. It's going to be really tight, neck and neck at the end. It looks like number 11 might have just taken this. It looks like number 1's losing some steam at the end, but number 9 coming in now. These top 4 in the end there. Sturo, don't even care now, dead last. But as we go into the final furlough, number 11 does manage to take this. Number 1 so strong all the way through there, but doesn't quite make it at the end. Actually places outside of the money. Didn't see that coming. Sturo, as true as we expect. Absolutely trash bags. Dead last again. I think I'm going to stop racing this horse because it's just costing me money and doing nothing. So let's have a look here. Dead last again for this horse. So Sturo at the moment, absolute trash bags. So funny to see. So funny to see. Right, so let's have a look. Where did we come in this race? We did come 7th, so we was correct in our what we thought happened there. Good to know. So next race up is 1122. Looks like we've got 2 horses in this race. Let's get another one under the go. So, okay. I'm not sure at the moment. Let's have a little look at Sturo. Let's have a look at Sturo and see what we're seeing, because not really impressed so far with what we've seen. Sturo's just not really making the progress that I want them to make. I'm not happy with this horse's performance. I don't know if it's because I've been racing in the wrong conditions. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But that is 1126 that I'm registering in for now. Let's also just do a few more of these for these races. So 1126. Yep, we're in there. So that is Bout is in. That is going to be a 2, 5, and a 2. So I like this spreadsheet. It's nice and easy to update. As you can see, I'm able to do this quite quickly. The next race we're in is 1122. So let's just get ourselves ready for that race. I think we've got a little bit of time before this goes live. Maybe a few more minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, so we've still got a bit of time. We've got two horses in this race. Accidentally. But all good. All good. All right, let's see if we can get the next one underway. So 1126, we're in. All right. Let's see this. So let's try and get into the next one. So I think now what they've done, it looks like they've updated this. So as soon as this fills, the next one appears. That's how it seems to be right now. But it also might be that I'm wrong here, because 12, 13, 15, 18 minutes. Sometimes they release them every 2 to 3 minutes. It's a really nice process. It's quite slick. I mean, given that we're 2 days into the beta launch, they're making a lot of adjustments. They're doing a lot of stuff on the fly. It's really good to see, actually. Good to see the team working. Be interesting to see what they do tomorrow. But yeah, some really cool stuff happening at the moment. We can still see, though, we're down to just under $200 profit at the moment overall. I'm not tracking profit daily, so I'm just tracking overall profit at the moment. Maybe something later we could look at doing is breaking this down into a day-by-day basis. I'm not actually tracking the date entries at the moment. What I would like to do, so the next step for me will be to import the race ID into this sheet, and it automatically pulls through the details. That would be next level. So that's what we'd look to do next, and that would pull through the race results as well. So we'll be able to automatically update the position, the winnings, and the time as well. And the next thing that we need to add here is going to be the terrain. So we're going to need terrain as well. So a few things that we need to do, and again, this is all going to be added in game. So this will be stuff that we'll be able to see in game in the future. But whilst we're waiting for the team to deploy those assets for us to be able to use and manage the analytics and the tracking and things like that, whilst we're waiting for that to happen, this is just kind of a prototype which allows us just to get some of that early data to hopefully make some better decisions on what we're doing in the races. So 9 minutes to our next race. We can see that at the moment. It looks like there's a bit of a pause at the moment. Here we go. We can see there's another one here. So 1127's just gone live. Let's see if we can grab a horse. Let's get our trash bag into this race. See what we can do with Sturo, who's done nothing actually. Doesn't matter if I'm in like a short or a long race. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Sturo just really struggling at the moment. Not able to do much at all. Let's just see if we can get into the next race. I don't know if we're going to do this. Maybe. Oh, yep. Here we go. Entering the race now. So did we get in here? We're going in for 1127. So trying to get in there with Sturo. Let's just see. Did we make it or not? I'm not sure. Yep, we did. We're in 7th in this race. So that's going to be a 3 furlong with 6 dirt in position 7. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. All 4 horses are out at the moment. So they're going to have to wait for that race to finish to get into the next one. So 1,128 races have been run. 1,128 races have been run. I think that deserves some Cadbury's Heroes. I think we are going to scoff some chocolate on stream today. We've also got some hidden Jaffa cakes But I don't like these, I'll be honest. They're not the Jaffa cakes that I remember. They're a weird tasting, like, I don't know, Jaffa cakes are trying to do something. I'm not impressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not. Why change something so good? Why take something so pure and inject some crap into it to make it taste different? These were fine the way they were. Tell your marketing team no. Oi, Jaffa cakes, no. Jaffa cakes are round. They're staying around. And they'll be around forever. You might not remember that advert. It was actually hula hoops. But oh my god, what a flashback. Alright, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for the twirl now. We've just scoffed down the caramel. We're now going for the twirl. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. So let me just talk about this sheet if you are interested in it. So, everything happens on this one page. Everything happens on this one page. And what it's doing at the moment is you put in your race ID, your horse, and you can see there's a drop down here. This drop down is taken from here. So if I was to add a horse here called Test, for example, I will now see Test. It appears. So by adding the next horse down as you go down this list, if you buy more horses, just add them here. And it doesn't matter where you add them. I can add them like right down there. Still shows up. Alright, so pretty cool. So that works. So that's how you add your horses. This information here is pulled from the left side here. So it's not perfect at the moment, but what you need to do is you need to come down and grab and copy everything from horse 1. Yeah? Now, I would probably recommend if you're going to do this to just grab the last horse. It's probably easier. And I would grab one above. And, yeah. I actually think you need the bottom as well. Yeah, you do. You need the bottom as well. So, I should probably, if I'm going to do this, I should probably change this. And I should make this a different color. Just trying to make this a bit better for people. And let's make the text here white. No, actually, let's make the text here. There we go. So don't delete that. Don't delete that. Let's insert one row below. Alright, so let's do the same thing here. So this we want to have that and that. This is actually used, so don't delete it. Nice. Alright, cool. So what you'll want to do here is you'll want to come down and grab this. I'm going to put this all into a nice box. Let's put it into maybe a red border. Maybe make it a little bit thicker as well. Alright, that works for now. So everything within the red border, okay, that's what you want to grab. So you want to grab that. You want to come down to the one underneath it. Leave a gap. And then paste. Alright? So that's what you want to do first and foremost. So this is now going to be horse 5. Call it whatever you want to call it. But all of this information isn't going to be correct now, because what you need to do is you need to update this. Okay? This information is not going to be correct. So what you'll need to do is come in here and change this information here for races entered and raced 1. You'll just need to update that on both sides. And what you'll need to do is put in the name of the horse as it appears here in this column. So whatever name you put in here. So if I put in Test, for example, that is what I need to put in here. So I then need to come down here, change this, and this would need to be Test. Yeah? And I need to do that for every single one. So what I tend to do here to make it nice and easy is hover over all of them, hold down Control and press H. And you want to also search with Formula. Alright, you want to find the existing horse, which is going to be Grad or whatever it's going to be. And then you want to replace it with whatever you want it to be. Alright, replace all, and it would replace it. That's what you want to do. I will improve this and make it a bit better in the future. We'll sort that out. But at the moment, that's kind of what it is. Again, I will make this better as we go through, but for now, it is what it is. To be honest with you, the fact that I've kind of made this, I wasn't going to share it. I wanted other people to have access to it. So, you know, it's kind of not with support. You kind of have to, like, make a copy of it. So what you do is you access the link, what I've shared, click on file, make a copy, and then it's yours to do what you want with. It's my way of giving back and sharing with the community and hopefully helping you get some data. That being said, I don't want you to beat me. Don't beat me in the races. Alright, let's see where we are. So right now we are currently just waiting for race 1122, which is 1.5 minutes left. We have two horses in this race. We have Fro, which is in gate 4, and gate 6 we have Gradwina. So betting up 2 of our horses against each other. We're going to see how they go. We're also onto a whisper now. We're having a whisper. Oh, that's good. Very velvety. Do like a whisper. All right, just a minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're looking at position 4 and position 6. So that's what I tend to remember here. 4 and 6 are my 2 horses. 4 and 6. So what would be amazing? Do you know what would be incredible here if we got a first and a second? A first and a second would be amazing. We'll have to wait and see. Wait and see what happens. All right. 20 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. There's 2 left. We have 2 chocolates left. With a dairy milk and a whisper. Oh, very much enjoying the chocolate today. 5 seconds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Gradwina. Come on, Gradwina. Gradwina out the gate. So remember, we've got number 4 and number 6. Number 4 not doing too well. Number 6 doing a little bit better. But both of them are a bit struggling in the middle of the pack there. In fact, 4 towards the bottom, as we can see. 6 near the end there. I don't even know how many furlongs this is. I'm going to have a quick check. This is 4 furlongs. So that's the second furlong there, coming up towards the end here. So 4 and 6, not doing very well at all, to be honest with you. Gradwina, come on. Gradwina normally does quite well here. Comes up. Could really do with a win here. Need to make some real effort in this last stretch. Last furlong here. Can Gradwina do it? She's normally quite good. I don't think she's going to do it this time. She looks like she's really struggling in 4th place at the moment. I think she's going to come in 4th. She's done a lot of 4th place finishes right now. Yeah, it doesn't come in. Comes in 4th. Furlow comes in 8th. So that's a 4th and an 8th place there. Pretty sad, pretty sad. Gradwina coming in 4th. Coming in 8th. 0-0. Sad to see, but it is what it is. All right, let's get into the next race. So we've got one here we can register for. We'll do throw load. Get that one in first. I'm not looking at how many furlongs there are. I'm not really interested in that right now. I'm just getting as much data as possible. We'll see what happens. Oh, no. Don't think I got into that one. Nope, I missed that one. We'll get into the next one. My bad. We'll get into the next one. So it looks like they're running every 1 or 2 minutes at the moment. I like the idea of when one has finished, the next one will start. We'll see. I like the fact that the website automatically updates. That's nice. It's a good feature, so you don't have to sit and refresh the screen every couple of minutes. You can just sit here. That being said, I'm going to refresh the screen. Oh, look, there is another one. Perfect. What is this? Let me just double check quickly. So this is going to be 4 furlongs. Let's put throw load in. I want to see what happens. So at this point, I kind of need a screen. I kind of need a screen that shows me. Okay, how do I do this? I could add it. I'm trying to put everything in one screen to make it easy for you guys to see. But what I actually want is I'm going to put the spreadsheet in a new tab, and I'm going to put it up above here. And that way I can see quite quickly and easily on a different screen what I need to see. All right, so Fro is in this race. This is going to be a 4-7 with a 2. All right, and then we'll get in the next race as soon as we can after this. It'd be really, really interesting to see how we do with regards to this today. The deposit as well. The deposit is going over. So one of the things that we're doing at the moment is getting into Geno Pets. We have just confirmed a partnership agreement with them. I will talk more about it in the future. But we are going to be onboarding 1,000 scholars next month into Geno Pets. Exciting times. Also, I'm not sure whether they'll be doing a scholarship thing with this, but it would be pretty cool if we could rent our horses out. I don't know how that's going to work, though. I don't think it's something we can do at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, next race. So that's 1133. Do a refresh and see if it makes a difference. No, it doesn't. So it should update in real time. We'll see. How much does it cost to enter a race? Vincent, that's a great question. Vincent, it depends. As you can see here, the entry fee, it varies. So this is the entry fee. Now, remember, this is beta at the moment, so this is going to change. At the moment, it's open for all. In the future, what will happen is there'll be 2 things to consider. One will be, what is the type of horse? So is it an Olympian? So the order goes Olympian, Demigod, Alpha, Beta, Omega. Like that, they're the tiers. There's 5 tiers. So tier 1 is Olympian. Tier 5 is Omega. So at the moment, this is open for all, which means any tier horse can enter. There's no difference between an Olympian horse and a Omega horse. Both horses can race in the same race, and there's no competitive advantage. So having a higher tier horse does not give you any race advantage. All it simply does is it gives you the ability to enter more profitable races. So the tier will affect what you can enter. So if you have a tier 1 horse, you can go into tier 1 events. If you have a tier 5 horse, you can go into tier 5 events. There'll be some that will be cross events, cross tier, so open for all. So you can have tier 1 to 5. And you'll have some that are locked. Some that will be locked, so only certain horses can race. You'll also be able to open for public, and you'll be able to have private matches. So you'll be able to have like private events, tournaments, invite your friends. There's so much that you'll be able to do as a stadium owner. Or as a hippodrome owner, which will be pretty exciting as well. And we'll cover that later. That's not now. That'll be in the future. Let's just grab this because this is going to be our next race. 1135. Oh no, actually, did I get that wrong? 1134. Sorry, 1134 is what I wanted. My bad. And so that is a 3 furlong. 2 Dirk entry fee, and I'm in gate number 6. Now, I don't know if the gate makes a difference. I've been told it doesn't. But yeah, it would be interesting to see. So our next race is 1126. So let's go back up and have a look at this. Check it out. We'll watch this race as it unfolds. 1 minute 47 to the next race. Not long at all. Saving up to buy a horse. What's your advice for finding good deals on a horse? That's a great question, and I'll answer that. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll answer that for you after this next race. Because I found that there's a few things that you've got to consider, right? A few things you've got to consider. In fact, let's have a look at the NFT horses to start with, right? So if you go onto their website, derace.com, look at NFT horses, you can click on filter. This kind of shows you the 5 different tiers. So tier is one thing. The next thing that you need to consider is every time you race, you earn experience. Your horse earns experience. If you win a race, you get more experience. Okay, depending on where you finish. Whatever place you finish in a race, you get experience. So like maybe you get nothing for 12th, or maybe you get a little bit. Maybe you get like 1 point for taking part. I don't know. Like a participation medal. But maybe it's like 1 point for 12th, 2 points for 11, you know, and then maybe it's like 12 points for first. The more you race and the better you do, the better your horse gets. So there's going to be tiers as well so that people compete for the best horse. So having an Olympian horse doesn't necessarily make you the best horse. You could have an Amiga horse, tier 5 horse, that smashes every other horse because it's raced so much. So, and it also counts. It counts now. So as we are doing these races, the beta testing all counts towards our stats of our horse, which is why we're getting that head start for being early. It's almost like an early adopter bonus. So you want to consider your horse. There are 2 things that affect, well actually there's 3 things that affect the horse and how well it does. But in this race we're looking at Ballard, where are we? Ballard, are we in? There we are, number 2. Oh yeah, number 2. So we're looking for number 2 here, seeing what we do. This is a short 2 furlong race, so we're actually coming up to the end of it already. I don't know if we're going to finish very well here. We're actually climbing up quite well here. I don't know, we're not going to make the money. It looks like we're dropping back down again towards the end. This is the end of it now. This is the end of the race. It looks like we're going to finish 8th here. No, 7th. We finish in 7th place. Yeah, so don't really do very well there. But good to see anyway. Good to see. So now I can come back down, scroll down here, look for the next race that's starting, and I can get into that race. So yeah, something you need to consider. You need to consider when you're looking at this, what is going to affect a horse's ability to win. So the first is going to be speed. How fast is your horse? Your horse will have a hidden value that you cannot see. Nobody can see this. It is hidden. The value is between 1 and 100. You do not know. When your horse is minted, it's minted with a value. You don't know what that value is. The only way that you can speculate on the value of the horse in terms of its speed is by how well it does in races. That's it. How well it does in races. And its parents. But we have no parents at the moment. All of these horses, they have no parents because they're generation 0. So we have to speculate, like what's a good horse and what's not. So you have to work out your speed. That's the first thing that can affect the outcome of a race. The second thing that can affect an outcome of a race is your stamina. Your stamina, the similar way to your speed, is a number between 1 and 100. And that depends on that affects the distance. So if you're in a 7 furlong race, a horse with better stamina will do more than a horse with lower stamina. That being said, if you're in a 2 furlong race, you want a horse that's got good speed. Stamina doesn't matter that much because you're not going to be, it's going to be over quite quickly. So some things to consider there when you're looking at what can affect the outcome of a race. The third and final thing that can affect from a horse's perspective is the terrain. So there's going to be different terrains. There's going to be sand, there's going to be grass. I don't know if there's going to be gravel. I don't know what there's going to be, but there's going to be different terrains that you can race on. And those terrains are going to affect the outcome as well. So you have 3 factors to consider. Okay, the 3 factors to consider are going to make a difference in each race. So with that being said, there's also random elements. They don't guarantee you a win. They just give you a competitive advantage. So your percentage of win might be higher based on those factors. So you want to try and align them as best as you can. If your horse has high stamina, you want to try and put it into races for 7 furlongs. Just things to consider there. We're just going to jump into this race right now. Again, right now, we don't know. And so I'm jumping in as many races as I can, just continuously race to build up data to give me a better idea of what works and what doesn't. So with that being said, what I then need to consider is what horse is good. So if I can see a horse, and I'll show you that in a minute because that's what I have on my spreadsheet. All right, so we'll go through that in a sec. I just want to get into a couple more races. So 1127 is the next race, 1127. Let me see if I can find that. In fact, I wonder if, I'm just curious, if I open this and I watch in 3D, oh no, it would be really nice if this actually said races 1127. That would be really cool. How long do we have? Oh look, the race is starting right now, so here we go. So Sturo 1127, position number 7, gate 7 is what we're looking at. This is a horse that has never won anything in its life. Is now in second place. All of a sudden in second place with 3 furlongs to go. Second place, third place. Come on, second place. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. I have absolute faith in you doing this. Come on, win your first race. Back into fourth, third, fourth. Doesn't know if it's going to make it or not. Let's have a look. Hold on. Third place. This is it. Last stretch now. It'd be so nice if this actually makes some money for one race, but it looks like it's falling off. See, it falls off. It doesn't like these races. It really doesn't like these races. Back down into 8th now. Look at that horse, just absolute trash bags at the end of the race there. Back into 10th. This is just not a horse. It's just not a horse to race with. Costed me a lot of money to learn this. Yeah, so not even on the photo finish there. Terrible. So finished in 10th place. Again, another bad horse run there. But you know what it is? Is what it is. Is what it is. We're getting data. So I'm not going to shoot it just yet. Put it out to pasture maybe. Well, I'm going to show you that in a minute. So let's just let's do another race, and then we're going to go through some stuff, and then we'll come back into it. I want to keep the races going as well. So now you know the things you've got to consider, all right? The things that make a difference. So what we're doing now... did I do this? What race is this? Oh, this is 1137. Oh. All right, so this is going to be 4 furlongs for 8 Dirk, and we are in position 7. Cool. All right, let's do this one now. This is going to be 2 furlongs, so this is going to be a short race. Let's try Sturo in a short race. See if it's any better. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so now we know the things to consider. We need to be able to collect that data, right? And that's what this sheet does. So I just want to get into this race. I'm going to talk about this sheet, and then I'll talk to you about where you can buy horses. All right. I want to make sure I'm tracking this. So this is going to be 1138. That one's finished. Our next race is 1133. All right, watching a 3D viewer. How long we got till this race starts? 8 minutes, perfect. Enough time for me to talk to you about the stuff you need to know. Let me just get into 1139. Oh, no, I can't. All our horses are on cooldown. So, all right, we're in 12th there. So, Sturo is in 12th on this one. What is this? This is a 2 furlong, 4 Dirk, and horse 12. Okay, cool. All right, so that's why I have this sheet. So, all of the data that gets filled in here all gets carried over to this overview page. All right, so let's go to the top of the overview page and have a look. So right now I can see how much money, and this is taking everything from this column, entry fee, all of the entry fees. So I've spent 400 Dirk in total. That's what I've spent in entering races. My winnings so far, 425 Dirk. So I've made 25.75 Dirk profit. All right, and that at the moment has a value, 25 Dirk, being that Dirk is valued at, I think that's correct. Let me just double check that. Let's go over to CoinGecko. The price is 374. 374, so that is accurate at the moment. It says 369 there. That is actually pulling in a live price. So let me just refresh this, because maybe that's... No, it's 374. So 374 is the right price, which means that we're $96 in profit. We've made $96 profit so far. Not as good as what we had yesterday. We've had 71 races. So what this is doing is it is calculating all of the races that have been entered. There's a hidden field here, which has got the race number. Tells you how many races have been entered. So we're going to keep that hidden for now. We're going to hide those 2 columns. So there, that takes into account G. Oh, it's this one. So all of these. So whenever there's a placement, that adds into the races. The race that's entered. Top 3 finishes works out all of the top 3 finishes through this calculation. And all of the 4 to 12. Because the top 3 are the ones that pay you money. Alright, so we've placed the money 23 times out of 71. That is a 32% win rate overall. So this data and this information is just good for you to know. Is this profitable for me? Yes or no? Like, am I making money out of this? Because what you don't want to do is be spending money and losing money, right? I mean, yeah, you can play the game, but if it's money and you're looking at it as investment, you want to make money. So very, very important for that concept to be able to do that. So then we come down to the horses. All right, and this is what I was talking to you about to you before. So something that I want to add on here, and we'll do this a little bit later, because at the moment I'm gonna tidy this up later. I'll get Fitzy and we'll work together to tidy this up. But what I want to do right now is, in fact, hold on, I can do this right now. So I need to put one in below each of these. This is what we've been doing today and yesterday, is we've been like finding little things to go, oh, do you know what? This would make this better. This would make this better. And we've just been kind of improving it as we go along, right? I'm not like an Excel wizard. Fitzy's done an incredible job, but between us, we're Googling stuff. We're figuring it out. We're learning as we go. And we're building this because I think it's a great tool to have. And it's something I wanted. And so I'm more than happy to share for all the time and effort we put into it. In fact, Fitzy, what I'll ask you, mate, if you can do, could you actually create another page on here called Start Here? And we're gonna add that in, and I'll put some details on there for people. Right, so let's just do this. So I want to do that, and I want to do that. Cool. Nice. So then I've got this, which is going to be all of this. We are going to put a border around this. There we go. And then this one, which is going to be here, we're going to put a border around this. All right, let's do this. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Right, I'm going to talk to you about horses in a sec. Let's just finish this off quickly. All right, so there we go. So there's our 4 horses. So then if you want to create a new one, all you need to do is come down, copy that. I'd leave one gap and paste it. All right, and then this would be like a, I'm going to call it template. Now, we need to edit this because obviously some of the values aren't coming through. But when I tidy this up, I will tidy it up, and then that will just help you. So when you want to create yours, if you want more horses, you just add them. So all you need to do to add a horse is at the top here, you add your horse here. And whatever the name of this horse is here, you just need to come down to the filter here. And this will be... cool. So that's going to be replace horse name. At the moment, I think, yeah, so that's all going to be Frollo at the moment. So let me just do this. So what I'm going to do now is edit this. Okay, so if this is Fro rolled 3505, let's do that. There you go, replaced 11 instances. Alright, so that's going to be enter horse name. So what I need to do is just change a couple of these values. It's just these things here that aren't working at the moment. So we'll tidy it all up. We'll make sure it all works. But that's like B32, which I think is... yeah, I think this is meant to be C2 to C. Yeah. So that needs to be like that. And that needs to be yeah. There we go. So that works there. So these are just little things that we need to do just to tidy things up a little bit at the moment and make sure that they all work, right? So Fitzy, maybe if you get a chance, we can go through this. We just need to remove the 3 on this, on each of these, and just change it with a $sign. So it's $2. And then that's fine, and that'll work. And then what you'll do is you'll come in here and you'll just click on this enter horse name. Well, actually, what you'll do is you'll hover over all of this. And in fact, let's do this now. So I'm not going to have a... we're just going to do, we're going to call it replace. Just makes it easier. So what you'll do is you'll need to come in here, hover over this, all of these like I've done here, Control and H, and you find the word replace, and then you replace it with whatever you want your horse name to be. Now that horse name there, and then you need to also search with formula and replace all. Okay, by doing that, and you need to do the same thing here as well. So you need to do the same thing here and here. So in those two, you click for replace with your horse name. Whatever this is, this needs to be the same. It needs to be the same as what is here, because this is what is pulled through in here, and that's where it works out the filters. It's a little bit complex, but it should make sense. Hopefully you'll be okay with that. So what we're going to do in start here is just a little bit of an explanation. We'll do a little bit of an explanation in here, and yeah, just saying to people, like, you know, if you're interested and you want to use this is how you use it. We'll put our social media links in there, and also if you want to make a donation, Dirk, always welcome. If you want to support us, there's my MetaMask address. If you wanted to support me, you're more than welcome to do that. Crap, I've just changed my address, so I need to change back to this one. Cool. So yeah, so just if you want to get started, there'll be a little guide there just showing you what you need to do. And that, what we'll do in there, Fitzy, is we'll put a little guide in there saying change horse name, edit this detail, and we'll just do like a little guide for people to help them. And then we'll pass this over to Derace, and then hopefully they'll be able to share it out. All right, well, it looks like we're in a race, so let's see how we're doing here. I don't even know what race we're in. This looks like it's position 2, furloughed, position 2. No, yep. Maybe. Yeah, furloughed. Number 2. Okay, so we're in horse 2. Horse 2 in 4th place. And this is 4 furlongs as well. 4 furlongs. So position 2, 4 furlongs. Let's see how Fro-Raud does. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Vincent, I'm glad that helps. I'll talk to you about horses in just a sec. Let's get this out of the way. Come on, number 2. Come on. Oh, no, I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it. Horse 2, look, always struggle. Oh, I don't know. Come on, horse 2. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. It is. Oh, it's tough. It might just be in the money. It does. It comes in 3rd. Not really. 3rd doesn't do anything. It's nice that we get in the money, but it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, nice that we get a win. Happy with that. So coming back here, that was a 3rd place finish. What the hell? Right, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, I need to update the winnings as well. I can automate this. I'm pretty sure I can do that. So that was 480 there. Cool. I can actually work this out. I can automate this based on that. So I'll do that later. That's another thing to work out. If 1st place, then it's going to be a percentage of this, and I'll do that later. So we'll automate that one. So you just need to put in your place. All right, pretty cool. I think we're in the next race as well. Yep, we are. 1, 1, 3, 4. So let's just get that next race out. That's going to be 1, 1, 3, 4. Let's watch that. So this is going to be Grad. Okay, we've got 1 minute to go. Grad is in position 6. Here we go, position 6. Races do fill up. The races fill up so fast, right? It's crazy. It's good. I'm very bullish on Dirk. I really see this being good. So at the moment, if you want to buy a horse and you're interested in buying a horse, let's talk about that. So you've mentioned that you might be interested. You want to get a horse. How do you get one? Is it worth it? What do you look at the moment? So there's a few things to consider. Let me just open up the tabs. 3 tabs that I need to open up here. 4 tabs, actually. All right. So we'll go through these. So let's just get these races out of the way. As soon as these races are finished, we'll talk about buying a horse. We'll enter some more races, and then, yeah, we're good to go. All good fun. All good fun. So this is gate 6, 3 furloughs. All right, gate 6. Horse 6, 3 furloughs. Let's see. 3 furloughs. I think 3 furloughs is Gradwina's best. I think that's Gradwina's best. This is where she really excels. She excels on these races. She's got her best placements on these races. So there's the furloughs you can see at the post on the outside, those markers. That's one furlough there. Coming up to the second furlough, Gradwin. I really hope, really hope does well here because normally does. I really hope so. Come on, Gradwinner. Come on, you can do this. We need a win. We need a win. And if anyone's going to win, it's you in this race. I don't want you in 5th place. 5th place isn't going to help anyone right now, so please come through. This is it. Right on the last hurdle here. Right on the last hurdle here. In second, look at that. Second place finish. I told you, Gradwinner does really well on these tracks. Look at that. Second place finish. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. So, what do we get from that? I don't know what race that was. 1134. Nice. That was 6 Dirk. All right, not a lot, but still a win. A win's a win, right? So, that's cool. Because that was only 2 Dirk to enter. So, 2 Dirk to enter. 6 Dirk for finishing there. All right, cool. So, with that one finished, let's line up the next, which is 1137. Here we go. This is our next race. Oh. Watching 3D. Let's go number 6. I know, right? All good. So, this will be our next one in 4 minutes, which is horse 7. 4 furlongs. Cool. So, whilst we're waiting for this to go through, let's have a quick chat. So, if we go into OpenSea at the moment, the floor price for tickets. So, to buy a ticket, the floor price for tickets is 2.7 Ether. Don't even think about it. It's ridiculous. The floor price for these tickets is ridiculous. Let's just go on to CoinMarketCap and give you some context of what that is. If we look at the price of Ethereum at the moment, that was 2.75, I think that was, something like that. $10,000. $10,000 is the floor price. It is ridiculous. Don't even bother. It is stupid. You can buy these exact same tickets. These exact same tickets on Binance. Go to Binance NFTs. So let's have a look at this. So you go to Binance NFTs and you click on Marketplace, okay? And you have a look at Derace. And you look at the floor price. The floor price of these tickets, right? So let's go for low to high prices. $2,450. All right, this is cheaper than what I paid for them. So we can see that the floor price has dropped 2%. I paid $2,600 for mine. $2,600 for mine. They're currently $2,450. So $2,450, you can buy the exact same thing on Binance that you would otherwise go here and you would pay $10,000 for. So don't buy it on OpenSea. All right, it's not worth it. If you're going to buy it on Binance. $2,450 if you want to buy a horse. For $10,000, you can buy yourself 4 horses. We don't know what the floor is going to be. We don't know how it's going to hold up. We'll see. But as I said, I did buy 4 horses, and I paid $2,680 each. $2,680 each I paid. So that's the horses. Again, there's different tiers. I'm not bothered about the higher tiers. I'm quite happy with these ones for now. So $2.5 grand for a horse. I don't know if they're going to hold their value. They're generation 0. They might go up. They might go down. I don't know. But there is still quite a few for sale. If we have a look, we can see there's 2,000 items on here in total. I don't know how many items. Oh, 85 for sale. So there's still 85 for sale. So then you have a look, and so you can buy them on here, then you mint them on here, and then you send them to MetaMask, right? That's one thing to do. So let's take away Binance and get rid of that for now, and let's come across. So we're not going to look at the tickets anymore. Let's look at the actual horses themselves. So the floor price of horses at the moment is 0.6. 0.6. So let's have a look. 0.6, $2,200. So around about the same as what it costs for a ticket, right? So what we're looking at here is a horse, 0.6. Let's have a look. We're going to click on this horse. We're going to look at the properties. What is it? It's a mixed breed. All right, it's a mixed breed. It's a stallion. It's a medium body type. It's probably not the best horse. Probably isn't going to do much in terms of racing. So you might want it, you might not. I don't know. But, you know, it looks more like a cow to anything. I mean, if you're going to pay this sort of money, you're going to pay $2,400. You're probably better off going and minting your own horse. And you might get an Appaloosa or something like that, which was rare. You know, there's like I don't know. Like I wouldn't be buying these horses. I wouldn't be buying mixed breeds. I'd be buying, you want Appaloosa first, then you want Arabian, then you want thoroughbreds, then mixed breeds in that order. And also, you know, if you can get Generation 0, great. Body types, important. I'm not really bothered about the look of it. Maybe later. But this is purely aesthetic, where it has no impact on the race. If you're racing for money, then the looks have no impact whatsoever. But that gives you an idea of what you're going to pay for a horse at the moment. So you can look through here. So not bad price, but at the same time, you might want to go through, have a look at the breed types. Like if you look at the Appaloosas at the moment, the cheapest Appaloosa on the market is 1.25 ETH. I have one of these. I minted one yesterday, so I actually have one of these. But I'm not selling it. There's no way I'm selling this. Oh, that looks like our next race is underway. Let's have a quick look and see how we're doing. So horse number 7, remember? Horse number 7. Good to see. Horse number 7. And we are 4 furlongs. Horse number 7, 4 furlongs. Let's see how we do. Currently in 2nd place, so I'm really hopeful here. Come on, 3rd place. I know it's dropping. Oh, it's dropping back a bit now. Again, seems to be struggling. This is the... yeah, this is a time. What does the ticket do? The ticket just means you can mint the horse. So horses on OpenSea are already minted. You don't know what you're going to get. So if you buy it on OpenSea, you know exactly what horse you're going to get. If you get a ticket, it's randomly minted. It could be anything. You might get an amazing horse. You might get a crap horse. You just don't know. It's a risk you take, though, right? Looks like we're going to finish 4th here. Yeah, we do. We finished 4th. Just out of money again, which is a bit of a shame, but all good, all good. So we're going to finish 4th there with no money. Okay. And we're in the next race as well. So let's just grab that next race. Watch that, and then this last one here. So yeah, giving you a bit of an idea. So yeah, you can also look into the Discord. There's groups, there's people trading. So the next thing you want to consider is what is called an OP. Oh, and also if you are going to look on OpenSea, make sure you use the official Derace. Go onto their Discord, get the official links from their link channel. Don't go searching for Derace. There was actually a thing a while back. There was actually like scam horses. There were scam horses that weren't real. They might have all been taken off now, but they were called Derac. They weren't real. So just make sure you get official, verified, you know, get the right ones. So these ones at the moment, these are the jockey clubs. So if you want to be part of the jockey club, which is, there's 5,000 items. At the moment, there's 1,900 owners. For 5,000 items. There's only ever going to be 5,000. So if you want to get the VIP access, which is the jockey club, you need to own one of these. This is like a membership card, and it's also going to give you early access to things. We got into the beta testing early. We get access to sales, private sales. We're going to get access to hippodromes early. So by owning one of these are kind of like your VIP access. At the moment, you can just, I mean, personally, I would go and just buy the cheapest one so that you have it. 0.34 Ether at the moment, which is about just over 1,000, I think. Let's have a look. $1,280. But yeah, definitely recommend owning one of these. You can own more than one. I own one. Totally up to you. But yeah, I think these are a good play for the future. If this game goes as big as I think it will, then these could become quite valuable. So definitely worth having one of these to be in the jockey club. All right, 6 seconds for the last race. This one is going to be horse number 12. The horse that has done nothing so far. 2 furlongs, horse 12. Let's go. See what we can get here. And then we're going to have a quick look at the data. And then we'll call it a day. So horse number 12 seen in 5th place right now. 4th place, 3rd place. Okay, so seems to be doing okay. I don't know if it's going to place in the money at the moment. Coming into the final furlong. Fighting between 3rd and 4th place. Down into 5th. Yeah, seems to be struggling. 6th place. Looks like it's going to finish in 5th. It does. It finishes in 5th. So better than some other races, but it's still not good enough. So, okay, 5th place finish there. As you can see, quite a lot of losses at the moment. Like, not a lot of wins at all. So let's have a look. Let's crunch some data, shall we? Let's have a look at this overview. So at the moment, we can see from the overview, I have 400 Dirk entry, 436 won. So we're 36 Dirk up. We're $136 in profit. Let me just confirm that in my MetaMask. Yep, 39, about 39 Dirk in total at the moment is what I have. Yeah. So that kind of is what it is at the moment. Now, let's have another look just before we finish here. If you leave, you've got to sign back in again. So let's have a quick look. Go to our races. Go to our winnings. 440. Oh, so I must have missed a race. Hold on, I must have missed a race. 1134. Yep, second for 6. Yep. 1133. 4.8. Oh, 8.4. 1133 was 8.4. Oh, I put the numbers around the wrong way. My bad, my bad. All right. So that should, there we go. 440.15, 440.15. Hey Burn, how you doing? Hope you're good, hope you're well. So now that means I should have 40 Dirk in profit. So let's look in my wallet and have a look. 39.8, you know, just about. Obviously I've been keeping on top of this as best I can. It's pretty accurate. So we've got a 33.33% win rate, 25 out of 50. 25 out of 75 places, which is giving me 150 profit. So then let's have a look and see how the horses are doing. Horse number 1, Grad Wiener, has a 36% win rate so far. All right. Best furlong is 3. Best gate is 6. Everything's all worked out here. So good to have this. So coming down, we can see this has still 0% win rate. Like I'm not. How many rate? Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see how many races. Fitzy, if you get a chance, mate, maybe something we can add here is races entered for the individual horse. Race entered, win rate, best furlong, best gate. And then we need worst furlong. We also need worst furlong. So you know where not to enter. Like that's the information I think is going to be useful. And also terrain. We need to think about adding terraining to this as well. Some things to do there. But yeah, so this horse at the moment, like a 0% win rate, we can currently see has entered into 9 races and not won a single race. So not doing very well at the moment. But let's have a look. 7, right, not doing very well on 7. Haven't done any 5s yet, so I need to do some 5s. I need to do a couple more 3s and a couple of 6s. So it's going to be worth me spending a bit of time with this horse and making sure. I want to get 5 of each. I want to get, unless they've got 5 of each, I'm not going to consider it. So this horse right now, right, race is entered. I mean, yeah, I need to enter some more on the other side of things, but pretty obvious here. We can see where the horse is winning. But it makes sense that I'm going to win more because I've entered more, right? So, yeah, need to play with that. 30% win rates here, which is good. 30%. So, we've won one here. We haven't done any of the higher ones. So we need to test this horse in a higher race. Again, I want to get more data. The gates, I don't think matter too much. I don't think the gates matter. I'm only really interested in the furlongs at the moment. 41.6%. Wow, I think this is my best horse. Yeah, it is. My best horse so far is horse 4. Pro Round's doing really well. Seems to be winning quite well in the 4 furlongs. Nice. Placing in the money quite a lot here. So, a good horse. Yeah, good to see. So, yep, that's it. I think we've covered everything we need to cover today. I think we've shared everything we need to share. Hopefully this has been valuable to you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you like it. I will finish off this document. I've got to make a few tweaks to it. I'll share it in the groups. If you're in the Derace Jockey Club, you'll get it in there. I was just going to leave it in the Derace Jockey Club, but because if I give too many people too much data, they'll be able to like beat me. I don't want people beating me in the races right now. I want to make some money. But that being said, I'm happy to share. So yeah, I'll send it over to you in the groups. It is in the Dirk Army group if you want it. It's there. So yeah, all good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will speak to you all later. Take care. Have an amazing day. And remember, the esports team for Undisputed Noobs coming soon. Coming soon. Hey, Vincent, thank you very much. It's a bit quiet over on YouTube. In fact, it's a bit quiet altogether today at the moment because the typhoon in the Philippines has caused a load of trouble. People are struggling. They haven't got internet connections. It's a new year. Everyone's having a rest. So the streams are normally a lot busier. We normally have like 100 people on the stream. And normally most people are watching on Facebook, so it's a bit quiet at the moment. But it's a bit quiet. It's just quiet everywhere at the moment. It's that time of year, so it's all good. So, but yeah, please do pop back. You're more than welcome to. As I say, we'll build the channels up. We're getting the branding going a lot more now. In the new year, we've got the esports team. We're heavily into Axie. We've just signed a partnership with Geno Pets. We're heavily into Derace now. And another thing we're going to be focusing on is Meta Soccer, Monkey Ball, and a few other games in the future as well. So anything play to earn, crypto yield farming. All of that good stuff is what we're going to be focusing on here. So yeah, Fitzy, I agree, man. Quiet everywhere. It's just everyone's on holiday. Everyone's having a bit of time off. They're on holiday or in the Philippines. Unfortunately, they all got wrecked because of the typhoon. So yeah, can't watch in Facebook. Yeah, that may be another reason. That may be a problem in Facebook. We need to look at that. We'll have a look. We changed a few things yesterday, so we'll sort it out. We'll figure it all out. But don't worry. Anyway, for now, ladies and gentlemen, have an amazing day. I will speak to you all later. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.